What's good, my people? Welcome back to EMGM Sports. It's me, your boy Enzo. I hope you're all doing well. This is my post-fight reaction video of the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight. Now, I'm going to give you my real opinion. Real honest. You know me, I'm real. And if I say that fight was terrible, it's an understatement. That fight was rubbish. Pew-pew, caca, absolutely waste of time. You know what? I got up at 2 a.m., yeah, UK time, because I wanted to do a live stream. Do you know what I mean? For the first time in a long time, I done a live stream, I done a watch along and all that. Shout out to everyone, yeah, who was watching it along with me. Like, respect. I had some people from Argentina, the UK, like, thank you for showing love and that support. I really appreciate it. Do you know what I mean? But I stayed up for these fight and, oh my God. You know what? Big congrats to Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, yeah, because you know what? They played us for fools, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, all those like little, like, what do you call it, trailers for Mike Tyson, like, hitting the bag and he was beating up his sparring partners, like, he was running 10 miles a day, like, do you know what I mean? He was punchy, like, it looked like the old Mike Tyson was back. It looked like we're gonna get the 17-year-old, 20-year-old undisputed champion Mike Tyson. Nah, that wasn't the case. We got like a 58-year-old Mike Tyson. Do you know what I mean? We got a 50-year-old Mike Tyson. That's what happened in this fight. Like, but I was fooled. I really thought Mike Tyson's gonna come out there. He might crack this kid, you know. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, yo, watching these trailers, I thought Mike Tyson's he's got it, but it was a terrible fight, man. Like, literally, like, you got Jake Paul, who's not a good boxer. Let's be real, man. His fights have been gimmicks. He's been fighting a lot of washed up UFC fighters, veteran UFC fighters, couple of basketballers, couple of other YouTubers, yeah. The first time he fought a real boxer who's not even that good. He fought Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury is not even an elite boxer. And he lost. Do you know what I mean? He lost. So, in terms of credibility in boxing, Jake Paul just ain't got the credibility in boxing. And I know he craves that credibility. He wants to build his credibility. He wants a better reputation when it comes to boxing. But after this fight, I think he's lost even more credibility. Like, he's getting no respect after this fight, man. You just beat a 58-year-old like Mike Tyson, who didn't have no legs. Mike Tyson kept biting his glove. I was thinking, yo, why are you biting your gloves? Stop biting your gloves and bite Jake Paul's ear or something. Because at least I would have made the fight entertaining, would have made it interesting. At least I could come up here today in this video and tell you something interesting, because from round 1 to round 8, nothing happened. Mike Tyson was trying a thing, nothing was happening. Jake Paul, jab, trying to hit the right hand and all that. It just wasn't working, man. Do you know what I mean? He looked like two dancers, yeah, with two left feet trying to like do the salsa. You know what I mean? It just wasn't working. You know what I mean? It was just terrible. Terrible performance from both fighters. But I can't really blame Mike Tyson. He's 58 years old. You know what I mean? So why are we really expecting from Mike Tyson? He's 58. Even though the trailers did fool us, all them leaked videos of him inspiring and that really fooled me, especially me. I thought, yo, maybe he can do it. But you know what they say about age, yeah? The older you get wiser, innit? And the older you get, yeah, as a fighter, yeah, you don't lose in here. You always have it in here. But what happens with age is your reactions slow. Your reactions get slower. Your legs are gone. In your head, you still got it, but your legs are telling you, no, no. You're a granddad. And that's exactly what Mike Tyson was. And today, he just exposed Jake Paul that he's not a good boxer. You couldn't get a slow, yeah, Mike Tyson out of there. A 58-year-old Mike Tyson, slow reactions, no speed whatsoever. He stood right there. You couldn't get him out there, mate. At the end of the fight, yeah, Jake Paul, they asked him, yeah, who do you want to fight next? Would you like to fight Canelo? And he was saying that, oh, he said that Canelo needs me more than I need him. Mate, listen, you forget Canelo, man. There's other boxers out there that I won't even mention their names. Yeah, that are below Canelo that will smoke Jake Paul, bro. Let's be real here. I don't know who's hyping this kid up, but let's be real, man. You've done well. What Jake Paul is, yeah, is a marketing genius. Jake Paul is nothing but a marketing genius. Do you know what I mean? And with all his wealth, it's enabled him to you know what I mean, to be able to afford all the resources, yeah? The best coaches, best nutritionists, best sports science. He's surrounded himself with the right people and he's getting the quality. Do you know what I mean? That training that a lot of fighters, yeah, that are at the bottom don't have access to. Do you know what I mean? So like, let's say a normal boxer at the bottom, yeah, he will have a 9 to 5. He's gonna go to work. Then in the evening, he has to go gym, pay memberships, pay his coaches, like having to pay rent, pay bills. They can't afford the best sports science, the best nutritionist, the best in class. They can't afford it. Even though they are better still than Jake Paul, but they just can't afford the resources that Jake Paul has at his disposal. Do you know what I mean? That's the difference. But Jake Paul is not a good boxer, man. He's not good. I respect him for the hustle, being a marketing genius and bringing more eyes to boxing. I mean, today, my Netflix kept crashing because they had like 150 million people watching the fight. That's incredible for me as a big boxing fan. I love it. If more eyes are into, like, more people are into boxing, like all these YouTubers, all these gamers, whatever they are around the world, if they're watching YouTuber, if they're watching boxing, a sport that I love, yeah, I'm all for it. I'm happy. And I respect Jake Paul for that. I really respect him, but this fight was garbage, man. I'm just keeping it real. It was garbage. Like Mike Tyson kept biting his glove. I'm like, why you keep biting your glove? And then in the interview at the end, he goes, "Oh, I have a fetish for biting." I'm like, yo, man, what was that about? It's like, mate, that fight was terrible. It was rubbish. Like, I stayed up, you know what I mean? It's my fault, it's my bad, but I don't think I'm ever staying up for another Jake Paul fight, to be honest with you. I've watched a few of his fights and they've been terrible. Absolutely terrible. Do you know what I mean? And if he wants any credibility, if he wants to enhance his reputation in boxing, he has to fight a current, active, solid fighter, pro fighter. Allow these veteran UFC fighters, basketballers, 58-year-olds, 60-year-olds, forget all that. If you really want us to respect you as a boxer, you're gonna have to step into that water, man. You're gonna have to step into the lion's den and take on a real boxer, a current active boxer. Do you know what I mean? Someone that actually is gonna put your life at risk. Do you know what I mean? Stop playing it safe. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna just be a misfit boxer, a gimmicky boxer, stay in that lane. You know what I mean? But don't call out Canelo. Don't call out these elite boxers, world champions, man. Do you know what I mean? Don't call them out because you're not ready for it. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get smoked. Do you know what I mean? Like, in terms of the main event, rubbish. There's nothing for me to talk about. A 58-year-old who's washed, slow, legend of the sport against a YouTuber who can't box, who couldn't get him out of there. He just made it. It was a bad matchup. It was terrible. Terrible. Thank God it was on Netflix and we only paid £9. Well, $10, $11 for you Americans out there, but I paid £9 in the UK, 9.99, whatever. Thank God for that, because if it was pay-per-view, if I had to pay £20 or whatever, I'll be pissed off. I'll be real pissed off because that was a stinker. Absolutely stinker. And you know what? Ah, man, that was rubbish. It was so rubbish. But on a positive note, on a light note, what great advertisement for women's boxing. Katie Taylor versus Amanda Amarosa. Is that her name? Amanda Amarosa. I hope so. I hope I'm saying it right. Sorry. Amanda Amarosa. What a great fight. That was fight of the year. Great fight. Back to, like, they were boxing like crazy. I was surprised both women were still standing at the end of the fight. They were slugging it out. Obviously, a few headbutts from Katie Taylor on Amanda Amarosa. Is it Amarosa? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing the name wrong, but I'm just gonna say Amanda. Yeah, some crazy headbutt. She had a mad cut. Yeah, that was nasty. Yeah, crazy fight. Yeah, great advertisement for women's boxing. Great advertisement. I really love that fight. That fight, it should have been main event. That should have been the main event. Because once that fight was over, the main event came, it bored us to death. People started booing in the crowd, man. But Katie Taylor versus Amanda Amorosa, really hope I'm saying her name wrong. I'm really sorry. Please correct me in the comments. I really apologize. It's late right now. It's like 6 a.m. here in the UK and I need to go to sleep, really. Do you know what I mean? But I'm doing this video for you, giving you a quick reaction, you know what I mean, on the fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Like Katie Taylor and Amanda Amorosa, that was a crazy fight. For me, Katie Taylor lost the fight. She lost by like 3 rounds, but then she won in a unanimous decision, which I couldn't believe. There was booing in the crowd, even the commentators, you know, the like no one scored it for Katie Taylor, man. No one scored it for her. And that was the sad part for me because it was such a great fight. And the other fight, Amanda, yeah, she really deserved it. She's come up 3 weight divisions, worked so hard, and they stole that moment from her. You know, this is what I don't like about boxing. This is the part I don't like about boxing. Some of the judging is absolutely like it's terrible judging. How they scored it for Katie Taylor, unanimous decision, I will never understand. Real talk. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What do you think of that? Because for me, that was a disgrace. Seriously. Amanda Amorosa, I hope I'm saying her name right. Keep repeating it. She fought fantastic. Fantastic fight. Even with a bad cut, she was slugging it out. Big up, big women, both women. Massive respect to them. Listen, if you're a young girl out there, you want to become a boxer, watch that video. Watch these 2 women fighting, slugging it out. That's what I call a fight, man. They even put some of the men's to shame. They put the main event to shame. Their fight should have been main event because that was great fight. Wow, the judging, oh, that was, I don't know, man. Fighters put on so much work. They work so hard. For then these judges, I don't know what lens they're watching these fights on. Seriously. To score is so bad. Oh, I don't know. But for me, I just loved the fight. It was great entertainment from round 1 to the final round. Like I said, how both women were still standing after that fight, I do not know. I really don't know. They are, oh, salute, respect to both women. I'm sure they're gonna go again. There will be a trilogy. Do you know what I mean? Because Katie Taylor won the first fight and she won the second fight. So there's definitely gonna be a trilogy. Do you know what I mean? They have to go again because for me, Katie Taylor lost that fight. I'm just being honest. But massive respect to them. They've done the women's boxing, yeah, a massive, massive, massive service. Do you know what I mean? I'll be watching more women's boxing just because of them, to be honest with you. Yeah, congratulations to both fighters. Fantastic, fantastic. But the main event, Jake Paul and all that, rubbish. Rubbish. I don't think I'll be watching another Jake Paul fight unless he's fighting Canelo. No one call me on that. Like, do not call me to watch a Jake Paul fight. I'm not gonna watch it. But you know what I mean? I'm gonna leave it at that. You know, if you was busy sleeping or whatever, go watch the highlights, you know what I mean, and see for yourself how terrible that fight is. Jake Paul, mediocre boxer. He's done all right. He's a marketing genius. Look, he's made 30, 40 million from this fight. Mike Tyson, one of my greatest fighters of all time. He's on my list. You know what I mean? Heavyweight legend, youngest undisputed champion of all time. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's made probably about 25 million, so I'm happy for him. Do you know what I mean? But I don't want to see Mike Tyson in another fight. You've made a lot of money. Walk away, big homie. Walk away, uncle. You're 58 years old. You've got kids. You've got a beautiful wife. Go and enjoy your life. You got 25 million. Go off to the sunset. I don't want to see Mike Tyson again. His legs are gone. Even his reactions slow. The way he used to move his upper body and everything like that, Mike Tyson's. But what we expecting? He's 58 years old. We're the fools for believing that he can do something different. Do you know what I mean? He's old. He's an old man. Leave it. Let's stop it. All these legends, don't. I don't want to see Evander Holyfield come out of retirement. No. Lennox Lewis, you man. Stay retired. I don't want to see. Do you know what I mean? But I'm going to leave it at that, man. Let me know what you thought of the whole card overall. Let me know what you thought of the main event. Comment below. Do you know what I mean? Let's have a conversation. Please, once again, don't forget, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. You're really going to help the channel to grow. My ambition, my target is to get to 500 subscribers by Christmas. Do you know what I mean? I've got like just a little over a month left, yeah? And I'm bringing you this content. You know me, I'm passionate. I'm bringing you this content, but I need your support. I need your love. Do you know what I mean? I need you to share, subscribe, like, do everything. Any little thing that you do will go a long way for you to helping this channel to grow. Do you know what I mean? So I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for watching EMGM Sports. It's me, your boy Enzo. I'll be back real soon, man. Until then, stay blessed. Peace.